Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda. Prabhu Nityananda, Guru Nityananda. Prabhu Nityananda, Guru Nityananda. Nitai, 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 Gauranga, Nitai, 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 Gauranga. Nitai, 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 Gauranga. Nitai, 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 Nitai. Nitai, 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 Gauranga. Gauranga, 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 Gauranga. Gauranga, 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 Gauranga. Jai Satchinandana, Jai Satchinandana. Jai Satchinandana, Jai Satchinandana. Jai Satchinandana, Gaura Hare. Jai Satchinandana, Gaura Hare. Gaur, 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 Gaura Hare. Gaur, 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 Gaura Hare. Gaura Hare, Jaya Gaura Hare. Jaya Satchinandana, Gaura Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare I go Hare Bo Hare Bo Hare Bo Hare Bo Jayo Radhe Jayo Radhe Jayo Radhe Jayo Shri Radhe 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 Jai 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 Shri Radhe 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 Jai 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 Shri Radhe 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 Jai 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 Shri Radhe 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 Jai Jai Shri Radhe 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 Jai 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 Shri Radhe Jai Jai Shri Radhe Jai 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 Shri Radhe Jai Jai Shri Radhe Jai Jai Shri Radhe Jai Jai Shri Radhe Jai So what is the meaning of bhakti?
Итак, каково значение бхакти?
What does it mean?
Что это значит?
What is the purpose?
Какова цель?
So we find in the scriptures different definitions.
Итак, мы находим в Писаниях различные определения.
For instance, in Sandilya Sutra,
Например, в Сандивья Сутре
it is written,
написано,
Paranuraktir Ishvare,
Паранартир Ишвари,
great attachment with love
великая привязанность
to the Lord.
к Господу.
That is bhakti.
Это бхакти.
One simple definition.
Очень простое определение.
No. Then we have Narada Muni in his Narada Bhakti Sutras.
Также у нас есть Нарада Муни, он пишет.
He has given little more elaborate.
Он дает более такое.
Sarvopadi vinir muktam tat paradvina nirmalam rishikesha rishikena sevanam bhakti ruchyate. What is bhakti?
Что
When you are free from all bodily designations.
Когда ты свободен от всех
Upadi.
телесных
What is that?
концептов.
Oh, I am man, I am woman.
Что это? То есть это
I am high caste, I am low caste. I'm rich, I am poor. No, I am young, I'm old.
Я
No.
молодой, я старый.
Yes. all these temporary
Все
identities
эти временные,
that we get, no,
которые у нас есть, идентификации.
by identification with the body at different
То
stages.
есть вот эти вот, когда мы себя ассоциируем с телом на различных уровнях.
So Sarvipadi means all, like Vinirmuktam, free from all those
То есть
designations.
Венер Мухта, то есть свободен от всех.
When you engage all your senses
Когда ты задействуешь все свои чувства
in the service of the master of the
в
senses,
служению
Rishikesh,
Господу всех чувств,
that is bhakti.
это бхакти.
Very good definition.
Очень хорошее определение.
But Rupa Goswami
Но
has
Рупа
given
Госвами
even a more complete and beautiful
дает даже еще
description.
более полное и красивое определение.
Anya Bilashita Shunyam, Gyana Karmadi Anavritam, Anukulena Krishna Nushilanam, Bhaktir Uttama. What is top bhakti? What is ideal bhakti?
Что значит идеальная бхакти?
Oh, Anya Bilashita Shunyam, free from any other desire.
То есть это значит свободен от всех других желаний.
Other than what?
Других, чем что?
Oh, the constant cultivation
То есть постоянное
of
культивирование,
activities meant for the exclusive pleasure of Krishna.
постоянная активность, то есть
Activities, like constant
действия.
cultivation
Постоянная культивация действий, которые предназначаются только для того, чтобы
satisfaction of Krishna.
удовлетворить Кришну.
Yes. Anya Bilashuta, any other desire than that, I give up.
То есть все остальные желания, кроме этого, я оставляю.
Like one of my master, Shri Narayan Maharaj, he said, when you put your tilak in the morning, these sacred lines, to symbolize that this body is a temple of Krishna.
Один мой учитель, Нарайан Свами Махарадж, он говорит так, что когда ты ставишь вот этот тилок утром, после того, как ты принял душ,
then what does it mean?
это
I want to
символизирует,
serve Radha and Krishna.
то есть я хочу служить Раде и Кришне.
And this little this represents Tulasi leaf
Лепесток это
that represents Vrindavan.
как бы представляет
So I want to
лепесток
serve
туляси,
Radha and
который
Krishna in a
представляет собой
spiritual
Вриндаван.
world.
То есть я хочу
And
служить
then when
Раде
you
и
take
Кришне,
off, you do with one finger like this, and then when you take off the extra to make two nice lines, you recite that verse. Anya Bilashita Shunyam. Any other desire,
и таким образом ты
I
произносишь
proceed.
эту мантру.
So you
То есть
take off
все
the extra
другие
tilak and you put there.
желания я сбрасываю, я оставляю.
I only want to serve Radha Krishna for
только
their
хочу
pleasure.
служить
Any
Раде
other
Кришне
desire,
для
I don't
их
want to hear.
наслаждения, а все остальные желания я не хочу них слышать.
No, this is called surrender.
Это называется
Surrender
предание.
means I give myself.
Предание значит я отдаю себя.
Namo.
Наму.
No, we say Namo, Nama Om
говорим
Vishnu. No.
Namo.
When we give pranams to the Guru,
Когда мы пранам предлагаем
Nama, no.
Нама.
Nama means Na Aham.
Нама.
I am not anything else except your servant.
То есть я не являюсь никем, кроме твоего слуги.
Namo, Na Aham. I reject every other identity except I am your servant.
Я оставляю все другие ассоциации, то есть идентификации себя, только принимаю как слуги.
No. Because this is the eternal position of the soul.
Потому что это вечная позиция души.
No. When Mahaprabhu started to teach Sanatan Goswami, Sanatan Siksha,
Когда Махапрабху начал обучать
what did he say? Jivira Swarupa Hoy Krishnera Nitya Das. The eternal nature of the soul,
вечная природа
his
души,
eternal identity.
ее вечная
What is it?
идентификация,
Nitya Krishna Das is eternally a loving servant of
то
Krishna.
есть вечное любовное служение.
This is the identity of every soul.
Это идентификация каждой души.
In the spiritual world, they all understand this perfectly,
Они все это очень хорошо
and their whole
понимают.
life is only made of that.
И вся их жизнь посвящена только этому.
There's no activity in the spiritual world except serving Krishna with love.
То есть нет там другой деятельности, кроме как служить Господу
No,
с любовью.
like many times I was saying in those days, the only
говорили,
law in the spiritual world is a law of love.
Что один лишь есть закон в духовном мире, это только закон любви.
Нет другой закон. No other law is there. Just
Никаких
this one.
других законов нет.
And love means every soul is trying to give his loving service to Krishna.
А любовь, это значит, каждая душа, она
To please
дает
him.
свое. Это любовное служение Господу, чтобы
To
порадоваться.
please him. Because this is our function.
Потому что это наш...
We are small units of consciousness,
Мы очень
is the supreme
маленькая
consciousness.
доля сознания от
We are
верховного
little
сознания.
parts, is the whole.
Маленькая часть вот этого великого большого. А
So-
он целое.
the function of the part is to serve the whole.
Так, функция частички — это служить целому.
Like for instance, this machine.
Например, вот эта
It
машина,
is made of so many parts.
она сделана из
If you
различных
take them
частей.
separately, совсем бесполезно.
Но если вы их
Completely
разделите,
useless.
это
When they
совсем
are
бесполезно.
together,
Но если они
serving the
вместе,
whole, then we have a
они
nice
служат
instrument.
общим. Тогда это получается
Pleasant
хороший
sound.
инструмент,
You
это
push.
хороший звук. Вы вот так вот нажимаете.
If I take away the parts,
Если все части разделить,
useless.
это будет
Right.
бесполезная вещь.
So everyone understands
И
the
каждый
parts of
понимает,
the whole, they are meant to serve the
что
whole.
части целого, они нужны для того, чтобы служить
If you
целому.
take, there's so many screws in this, right?
Если вот здесь такие
And
многие
шнур and everything.
шнурики, шнуры, всё это
Separately,
вытащите,
no value.
берете, никакой ценности этому
How much
нет.
costs something like that?
Сколько вот это вот один провод это стоит?
Schnur, no. And then
Шнур.
screws, how much?
А вот эти вот
But
шнурочки,
all together,
всё
oh,
вместе.
no, I bought this 10 years ago, 5,000 rupees.
О, я купила это 10 лет назад за 5000 рублей.
No.
Это надо.
Now I don't know how much it costs.
Сейчас я даже не
Maybe
представляю,
price
сколько
went
это
down,
стоит.
I don't know.
Не знаю, может быть, конечно,
But I
цены
think more.
понизились.
But if you look at it,
Но если вы посмотрите на
some plastic,
какой-то пластик,
some screws,
какие-то шнуры,
schnur, something to hold it,
чтобы держать это.
and inside some, no, transistors, something, no.
И вот все детали от транзистора для транзистора.
Separately, yeah, nothing.
По раздельности они ничего.
Together, serving nicely,
Но
Oh,
вместе, когда они хорошо
5,000
служат,
rupees 10 years ago.
5000 рупий
No.
10 лет назад.
That means, you know, at that time it was like, you know, $80 or something like that.
Значит, в то время это
More or
было
less.
что-то $80.
Like that. But separately, if I was trying to sell the different pieces,
Но если мы
I'll
пытаемся
get
продать
what?
различные
$3,
раздельно,
$4 maybe?
отдельные части,
Who would buy all those
ну,
pieces?
даже за $3 может.
But all together,
Но всё
each part
вместе,
serving,
каждая часть она
oh,
служит,
they're in their perfect
и
position.
они в их
If I take
совершенном
off one
положении.
screw out,
Если возьмем
alone,
шнур, еще
useless.
один, он будет
this part,
бесполезен.
no. But the screw inside,
Но если
exactly
шнур
tied
внутри
the right way at this place, oh,
правильно завернут,
useful.
в правильном положении, очень
So
даже
every
полезно.
soul, we are part of the whole,
Это каждая
Krishna.
душа, мы частица
and when we serve
целого
according to
Кришны.
our eternal
И
function,
мы слушаем
then
согласно
this is
нашей
our perfection. And we
вечной
feel completely satisfied.
природе. И тогда мы чувствуем себя полностью удовлетворенными, когда мы
Maybe I
слушаем.
should cut it smaller.
Окей.
Too much maybe for you to.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm used to him like he's like.
Yes.
So we could ask,
Так мы
okay,
можем спросить,
is there different levels of spiritual satisfaction?
то есть если там различные уровни духовного удовлетворения.
Like in a spiritual world, we understand there's a variety.
В духовном мире мы понимаем, что есть
No. Everyone is a
различия.
servant, but everyone serves in a
Вариации.
different capacity, in a
То есть
different way.
Каждый слуга, он служит различным
No,
путем.
you have those who serve Krishna thinking he's my
То есть
master,
некоторые служат ему и думают, он мой.
and those who serve Krishna by playing with him in friendship.
А кто-то служит ему, просто играя с ним как друг.
Those who serve Krishna in a form of maternal or fatherly love.
А кто-то с ним, кто-то служит ему как мама или папа.
And those who serve him in the form of conjugal love, the
Кто-то ему
gopis.
служит в форме возлюбленных, как гопи.
So Narada Muni was asked, those different devotees, do they enjoy different levels of happiness?
Вот это Нарада Муни спросили, эти различные преданные, они наслаждаются на различном
And he said,
уровне?
yes.
Когда Нарада Муни сказал, да.
Then the devotee asked,
Когда преданные
but
спросили,
then why not everyone wants to be a gopi?
но тогда почему все не хотят стать
If
гопи?
the gopi, they enjoy more happiness than the
Если
others.
гопи наслаждаются больше, чем
And he
остальные?
says,
Он сказал,
according to all logic,
согласно нашей логике,
it sounds okay.
это звучит
But
нормально.
actually, in a spiritual
Но в
world,
духовном мире,
whatever your position
какое бы
is,
положение у
you're
тебя ни было,
fully satisfied,
ты полностью удовлетворен.
and then you don't want anything
И
else.
ты не хочешь ничего.
Everyone
другого.
is thinking,
Каждый думает,
my service
мое служение
is the best service
оно самое
for
лучшее
me.
для меня.
It's not like the gopis are thinking,
Это не так, что гопи думают,
ah,
«О,
if we could be boys and play with Krishna,
Если бы я был бы мальчиком,
that would be so
мог бы
nice.
играть с Кришной, было бы
No,
так
we cannot
хорошо.
see him always because we are married girls.
Но мы не можем его видеть часто, потому что
If
мы
we were
женаты
boys, we
девушки.
could be always with him.
Если бы мы были бы мальчиками, мы бы всегда могли быть с ним.
And not like the boys are thinking, oh,
Но и не то, чтобы мальчики
if we could
думали,
serve Krishna like Mother Yashoda
если
is
бы могли
serving.
послужить Кришне, как мама Ишода служит.
No, everyone, whatever their role, their
Нет,
service
какая бы ни
is
была
fully
заниматься,
satisfied.
всем служить.
And because each
Они
soul
полностью
has a
удовлетворены,
svarup,
потому что каждый
an eternal
существо,
identity,
его
which
вечная
comes along with the service
идентификация, которая приходит вместе со служением.
and the service mood. They would not be satisfied with any other service.
То есть они не будут удовлетворены никаким другим служением.
Like a mother,
Мама.
she has this nature as mother,
У нее есть природа как матери.
and she has this mood of
И
mother.
у нее есть настроение матери.
So if you say, no, you will
Если ты
play
скажешь,
with your child like if he was your friend.
нет, играй со своим ребенком, как будто бы ты его друг.
Or she can play a little bit with the
Она может
child,
немножко с ним поиграть,
but she never can feel that, oh, this child is my friend,
но она никогда не почувствует, что этот ребенок
because he's
мой
my
друг.
son.
Он мой сын.
I have affection for
И у
him,
меня есть
but
любовь
what
к
kind of
нему.
affection?
Но какая любовь?
Not affection like a friend.
Не
I have
такая, как
affection like a
дружеская,
mother.
а материнская.
Right?
Правильно?
And Mother Yashoda, no, and all the gopis, they're not thinking, oh, if we were young gopis,
Вот эти старшие гопи, они не думают,
we
о,
could
если бы
dance
мы
with
были бы
Krishna.
молодыми гопи, которые могут служить,
We could dance with Krishna.
танцевать с Кришной.
We could make garlands for
Мы
him.
могли бы делать гирлянды,
We could write to him love letters through
писать любовные
flowers.
письма, это вот с цветами.
They're not thinking like that
Они не
because
думают,
their svarup
потому что их свару.
is a particular identity with a particular service and a particular mood.
В определенном настроении.
Gopis, they have the mood of lovers.
Гопи, у них есть наслаждение,
And No, the young gopis. And all the gopis, they have the mood of mothers.
ну, любви. А у старших гопи у них
Cannot
настроение
interchange.
матерей.
Like
Они
the
не могут
gopis, they will love
обменяться.
Krishna like a mother.
То есть
The
гопи не
little
могут
gopis and all the
любить
gopis, they will
Кришну
love Krishna like a
как
lover.
матеря, а старшие гопи любить его как возлюбленного.
There's complete harmony in the spiritual
То
world.
есть, в
So
духовном мире
whatever
есть
you
полная
are,
гармония. Кем бы ты
whatever
ни
is your service,
был,
you're
какая бы у тебя
fully
служба
happy,
у тебя не была бы,
and
ты будешь
nothing
полон
else would
счастья,
make you happy.
и ничего другое не может сделать тебя более счастливым.
Like in the spiritual world,
Как
you
в
have
духовном
cows.
мире, например, есть коровы,
So they love Krishna like mothers.
и они любят Кришну как
Oh,
матеря,
and they're hoping,
и они
oh,
надеются,
if Krishna could be my little son.
если бы Кришна был бы моим
No,
маленьким сыном,
Chilyanik. No.
теленком.
And Krishna, to fulfill that desire, he
И
made
Кришна,
one
чтобы
pastime.
удовлетворить их желание, он совершает одну
Because he
игру.
knows those cows, they love me like they love me like mothers.
Потому что он знает, что эти коровы, они любят меня как матеря.
In Vedic culture, the cow is one of the 7
В
mothers,
ведической
right?
культуре корова является одной из 7 матерей.
But in Vrindavan,
No,
the
but-
spiritual world,
but
all the
Vrindavan,
cows, they love
cows-
Krishna like a small
Они
calf.
любят Кришну как теленка своего.
No. And they're dreaming,
И они
oh,
мечтают,
if he could be my
«Ох,
calf,
если бы он был
I
моим
could give him
теленком,
my milk.
я бы могла кормить его своим молоком».
Конце концов, она пришла. Она прошла, как каравель по зеленым волнам. Я помню это старое писание, сон,
Песня.
песня. Она прошла, как каравель по зеленым волнам. Everyone knows that song, right?
Каждый знает эту песню.
Where were you?
Где ты была?
You were sick?
Ты болел?
What she said? Okay. Я должен наказать или? Something like that. Maya catch you by the ear and pull you. So Krishna was aware.
Так Кришна, он нас
All
знал.
the women of Vrindavan,
Все
the
женщины
older
Вриндавана,
ladies,
старшие,
they look at him like their
они
son.
смотрят на него как
Oh,
на
if
своего
Krishna was
сына.
my son.
Ой, если бы Кришна был моим
They
сыном.
look at him like a son, but
Он
they say,
смотрит на него как
if he
на
was
сына.
my personal son in my
Если бы он
home,
был моим единственным сыном моим.
Then I could give him my breast milk. I could take care of him like this. And the cows are thinking, oh, if he was my calf, I could also give him my milk and love him. No. So Krishna is only business, he says himself.
Кришна, он сказал сам, что его дело лишь
Only to reciprocate the love of his devotees.
отвечать на любовь своих преданных.
So when he was thinking, oh, those ladies, they want me as their child. Those cows, they want me as their calves. So he made some arrangements. He went with his friends, like every day, taking care of the calves, small calves. At that time, they were still small. So still today, you can see in India, the little boys, they take care of the calves.
Маленькие мальчики, они заботятся о коровах.
No.
Okay.
Maybe that one is better.
Maybe. До сих пор мы можем видеть, что в Индии, что маленькие мальчики, они заботятся о коровах.
And when they're grown up, they can take care of the bigger cows.
А когда они вырастают, они уже заботятся о более больших коровах.
So at that time, Krishna was still small.
И в то время Кришна был еще все маленький.
So with his little friends, they would take care of the small calves.
Он заботился о маленьких телятах.
And then their mother would give them some lunch bag to take lunch outside. So in India, it's very hot. So you take the cows early in the morning and you take them. And then when it's hot in the afternoon, you keep them under the trees. So you're not going to come back in the hot sun, to home to eat and then again outside. So they all get some picnic package. And because Krishna is the son of the king of Vrindavan, Brajeshatanaya, then his lunch package is always filled with like the nicest thing. Because he's a prince. So he has prince picnic. And the others, like ordinary children, they have like more ordinary things. So one of the favorite games between the boys is to steal each other's package. Luti. No. Luti. Stealing like this. Especially Madhumangal. Madhumangal is the son of a Brahmin. And he's very attached to the sweets that his mother is making. So to tease him, the boys, they catch his lunch package and they open it and say, Madhumangal, you see this laddu? Oh, what happened? It disappeared in my mouth. It disappeared. No. And then the Madhumangal, hey, I'm a Brahmin. I will curse you. Oh, Brahmins should be equal to everyone. No. Brahmin never get angry. What kind of a Brahmin are you? And this was a joke like this. No. Then when comes the time to eat, all those boys, they go around Krishna, making like Krishna in the center, and they make lines like this. How many boys? Unlimited number. Бесконечное количество. No. Unlimited number of boys.
Бесконечное количество
But
мальчиков.
Yoga Maya.
Okay. Yoga Maya?
Yeah. The spiritual energy which is arranging all the pastimes of Krishna. She makes that every boy is thinking, I'm sitting in front of Krishna. Like in the rasa dance. Every gopi is thinking, Krishna is only dancing with me. Actually, Krishna is dancing with all of them. But each gopi sees only the Krishna next to her. So she feels so happy, so fortunate.
Поэтому они считают себя такими счастливыми, что...
So same thing with the cowherd
И
boys.
то же самое происходит с мальчиками.
They eat with Krishna.
Они едят с Кришной.
There's unlimited boys,
Там
but everyone is
бесконечное
thinking,
количество
oh,
этих
I'm eating with
мальчиков.
Krishna.
Но каждый думает, я сижу напротив
And
Кришны.
they have such a simple
У
relationship.
них такие простые отношения.
No, one boy will tell Krishna, oh, look, my mother, she made this special pakora.
Один говорит мальчик
No,
Кришне,
no, first he tested.
я такую вкусную,
No.
посмотри, моя мама такую вкусную покору сделала. Сначала он ее пробует,
No, and then he says, oh, Krishna's taste, and from their own mouth,
а потом
they'll
из
take
своего
and give in
рта
Krishna's mouth.
и дает в рот Кришне.
Because in Vrindavan, pure friendship, no
Потому что
formality.
во Вриндаване чистая дружба.
He's the great Lord.
О, такой
We should
великий
only
Бог.
serve him.
Мы должны
No,
только
Krishna wants
служить
to
ему.
enjoy pure friendship,
Кришна хочет
no barrier
наслаждаться чистым
caused by Aishwarya, that
дружеской
knowledge
рацией.
that he is God.
Не то, что с этой Ашварией, что с этим знанием, что он Господь.
So they may take, oh, look, Krishna, my mother made this very nice pakora. You take.
Они могут сказать, о, Кришна, смотри, моя мама сделала такую вкусную покору.
So Brahma is looking, Lord Brahma
И Господь Брахма, он такой
is
смотрел на это
looking,
все сверху.
and he's like,
И такой,
very strange.
и подумал, о, очень, очень странно.
And the pastime just before,
А вот эта игра была только перед этим, была еще одна
is
игра.
that morning,
В это утро
the boys went to take care of the
мальчики
cows.
пошли пасти коров.
And then in the middle of the path,
И на середине пути
they saw one huge
они
snake,
видели огромную змею,
Agasura.
Агасур.
It was so big,
Он был
they could
настолько
not believe
огромный,
it's a
что
snake.
они даже не могли поверить, что это
Because
змея.
it says his
Говорится,
mouth
что
looked like a mountain cave.
его пасть, она была как пещеры
Yes,
в горах.
yes. And his tongue looked like a road.
А его язык выглядел как дорога.
And his upper jaw like touched the clouds.
А его верхняя челюсть, она касалась неба.
So they were looking.
И они
They
смотрели
said,
и думали.
we don't remember going this way before.
Не помню, чтобы мы так ходили до этого этим путем.
This is very strange.
Это очень странно.
It looks like a snake.
Выглядит как змея.
Look, his big teeth like mountain peaks, but going down instead of up.
Как пики, горные пики, они
And his tongue like a road. Maybe some demon.
Может быть, это какой-нибудь демон.
Maybe he wants to swallow us.
Хочет проглотить нас.
But they were thinking, anyway, whatever happens, Krishna is there. He will protect us. So playing their flute, blowing their buffalo horns, dancing, they just walked into it. But Krishna was walking behind, and Agasura was looking, waiting for Krishna. Because he was sent by the demon king, Kamsa, to kill Krishna. Demons always want to kill God, directly or through philosophy. Like so many atheist demons. Atheism is a form of demonic nature. In Bhagavad Gita, when you describe demonic nature, then atheism, like rejection of God's presence and authority, this belongs to the demonic tendency. Yes. So that demon was, okay, they all got inside, all the boys, but the one I want is still outside. And Krishna was looking, wow, the power of my Maya, the power of my energy of illusion. Oops, yeah, it was looking like that. Whoa. Then he decided, okay, let me go. All the boys, they were thinking, this smells like fish in there. No, it was the digestion of the demon. So it doesn't smell very good. But then at that time, Krishna came. And as soon as Krishna walked inside, Agasura closed his mouth. Done. And what Krishna did, he started to inflate to become bigger and bigger and bigger. No, and hot and hot and hot and hot. So the demon felt like intolerable heat. He could not breathe anymore. He was choking. No. And his mouth opened again. No. And he died. No. So all the boys came out of there. Oh, Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Krishna, Jai Krishna, Jai Gopal, Nash Govinda, Nash Gopal, Jai, Jai, like this. And then Brahma was looking at the time, Lord Brahma, the creator, you know, and he saw that when the demon died, the soul of the demon came out in the sky, like a rocket, and then went into Krishna's lotus foot. So he was saying, what is that? That little boy, is he my Lord? No, because Lord Brahma, which form of Krishna is dealing with? Vishnu, 4 arms, so big, so opulent. So you said, is it the same person? This is very strange. No, actually, Yoga Maya was bewildering him. No. So he was thinking, very strange. Is it my Lord? That little boy? Oh. I want to see some other pastime. So instead of waiting for Krishna to do what he wanted, he said, I will create some pastime. So when Krishna was eating his lunch with the boys, what Brahma did, he took away the calves. No, he kidnapped all the calves and put them in one mountain cave. What's happening with this? What did you do? So Krishna was eating very happily with his children, friends. One friend made a joke to Krishna. Oh, Krishna, look, this is very nice. Close your eyes. And then Krishna closed his eyes. He was thinking, oh, they'll put a sweet in my mouth. And they put a flower in Krishna's mouth. So Krishna, then at that time he looked. Where are the calves? Usually the calves they were staying around, no? But calves they will always go further, looking for better grass. Anyone who has animals, they know that. The grass is always better further, or on the other side of the fence. No. I had cows and I could see very good grass. What about that grass behind the fence? And always trying like breaking the fence or trying somehow jump until I put electricity regularly. Oh, dear my Karod, dear Radhe my Karod. Oh, she broke the fence. Now she's in that field. Catch her, naказать, close her a few hours, and then repair until I put electricity. So the cows, gradually they just went further, 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 and then Brahma kidnapped all the cows. So when Krishna went to look for the cows, he was going further, further. Oh, they must have gone this way. And he was like, where are the cows? I can't find them. What will I tell? No, mother and then the mother of the others? We lost the cows. What will be? No. Then he was going back.
И тогда он вернулся.
Still he had a piece of food.
У него все еще была еда
One
в
piece
руке.
of yogurt and rice
То
together.
есть йогурт и рис
Mixed like
перемешаны.
that. In his left hand,
В его левой
not
ладошке,
right hand.
не в правой.
And he had this because he went, okay, let's stay here, eat, I will go.
Подождите, кушайте, а я пойду посмотрю.
So he went with still some food in his hand, thinking, oh, they're just around, I'll just...
Они здесь где-то рядом, сейчас я их быстро найду и верну.
But he could not find them.
Но он не мог найти
He
их.
went back,
Он вернулся обратно.
and the boys were gone.
Но и мальчиков уже там не было.
The cats are gone, the boys are gone.
Телята ушли, мальчики.
Вообще ужас. Oh, then Krishna became very, oh.
Кришна так просто.
Then what did Krishna do?
И что тогда Кришна сделал?
What did he do? Krishna multiplied himself and he took the form of all the cows and all the boys.
Кришна распространил себя во всех этих телят и мальчиков-пастушков.
No.
То есть он стал ими.
So Brahma,
Итак, Брахма,
no, he had put the boys, the calves in the cave,
он положил
and also the coward boys, the boys.
и мальчиков тоже в другую пещеру.
No. Then he was thinking, okay, let's see now what happens.
Тогда он подумал, ну давай посмотрим, что теперь будет.
Okay. Then what did Krishna do?
И что Кришна сделал?
For Brahma, he took the form of every calf and every boy.
То есть для Брамы он принял форму каждого теленка и каждого
And
мальчика.
then separately, he took the form of Brahma.
И также еще отдельно он принял
He went
форму
to Brahma
Брамы.
Loka
Он пошел на Брахма-локу.
and he told the guards at the gate,
Он сказал привратникам,
oh, there's one imposter dressed like me.
там один такой
No.
самозванец,
No.
который оделся так же, как я.
No, so don't let him inside.
Поэтому не пускайте его вовнутрь.
So when Brahma came back, no,
То есть, когда Брахма вернулся, после привратники,
мы знаем, кто вы.
они не пустили.
Убирайся. So Brahma was saying,
Брахма
what?
думал, что
I cannot even enter into my
я
kingdom.
что, не могу даже войти в свой
I am
царство.
the creator of the
Я
universe
создатель вселенной,
and I'm outside of my own
и
house.
я нахожусь за пределами своего
Oh,
дома.
now he understood. Oh,
Он сейчас
большая ошибка. No, I made a big
я
mistake.
сделал огромную ошибку.
I made a big offense.
Я сделал огромное оскорбление, совершил.
So he went back,
Он вернулся
and when he
обратно.
went back,
И когда он вернулся
he
обратно,
saw
он увидел
the boys and the calves.
мальчики,
there.
рядом, все были на месте.
So with his, no, because Brahma has four heads,
Так как у Брамы есть 4 головы,
he was looking in the mountain
он
cave,
смотрел также в пещеры
but they're also
и
there.
увидел, что и в пещерах они тоже
With
находятся.
one head looking,
То есть одним
they are here,
головой
another head
смотрел
looking,
в
they are
пещеры,
there.
а другой головой он смотрел на ту сторону, где Кришна с пастушками.
So this lasted because Brahma's time and our time is very different.
Так как время Брахмы и наше время, оно
So the time to go
различное.
there and back,
То есть сходить туда и вернуться обратно.
meantime, 1 year had passed.
Ну, то есть 1 год прошел.
So for 1 year,
И так через 1
Krishna
год
played the part of the coward boys
Кришна играл
and the part of the
как
calves.
за телят,
So
играл
for
роль из-за
1 year, the gopis could treat Krishna
целый год
like their son because Krishna took the form of their sons.
к своим сыновьям, потому что Кришна он принял форму их сыновей.
No. And the calves,
А коровы,
Krishna also took their form. So each cow was licking Krishna with so much love and giving the milk.
облизывал Кришну. Каждая корова, она облизывала
This
Кришну.
lasted
давала
for
ей
1 year.
молоко, потому что он принял форму
No,
телят.
Balaram on that day,
И Баларам в этот
it was
день,
his birthday.
это был
So
его
he had
день
not
рождения.
gone out with the
То
cows
есть он не
and
ходил
the
вместе с
boys.
коровами вместе с
So after 1 year,
И через
he
1
was
год
looking,
он смотрел,
this is very strange.
думал, это очень странно.
No, because in the meantime, there were new calves.
Новые телята появились
He
уже
saw
в
that
это время,
the
в
cows,
этот год, в
the
этот
cows
год.
of the year before,
И они видели, что вот эти
Krishna in
телята,
that form,
которые были,
they were
уже
coming down
старше,
the hill,
они сходили с гор,
and the
когда
cows
шли
treated
туда.
them with much more affection than the smaller
И
ones.
эти коровы, они относились к ним еще с большей любовью, чем к тем, которые новорожденные.
Usually, no mother cow, no, she will give so much affection to the new
Обычно
one.
мама корова, что она дает
When
столько
she
любви
sees the older one, she will,
новорожденному, а к старшему так
but
бы, ну,
not so much like the
не так,
brand new ones.
ну, как
You can see in India so much.
новорожденному. можете видеть.
When they have a new calf, mother is so much there, and the other calf, they will lick it. Full of affection, but Balaram saw. This is very strange. These cows, these calves are from the year before, but when they come down, the mother neglects the new ones and gives them so much attention. Then, because Balaram is not different from Krishna, it's another expansion of Krishna, then he could understand, oh, Krishna took the form of all those cows. And that year, Yogamaya, she lives now in Vrindavan like an old sadhu, a saintly woman. No. So she said, this is a very good year for all the girls to be married. This is the most auspicious year. So you should arrange the marriage of all the boys with all the girls. Even the girls who are still babies in the womb, they should be married with the boys. But actually, all those boys, who they were? Krishna. So Krishna married indirectly all those little girls. So really, when Krishna is dancing with the gopis, although later on they married other gopas, other boys, actually he married them all during that year. So we cannot say Krishna is dancing with other people's wives, because they are really his wives. He married them all. Because some moralists, they say, oh, this is strange. Oh, this is not very moral. Krishna is dancing with the wives of other people during the night. What is that? God is one who makes the laws of morality, but himself is not following. This is very strange. But actually, if you analyze that Lila, Krishna married officially, but in the form of the boys, of course, all those little girls, even those in the womb. So actually the gopis, they are Krishna's legitimate wives. Later on, they have this conception, oh, I am married with someone else than Krishna. This is like an abhiman, like a mental conception. But this mental conception takes the form of an actual boy. Like Radharani, for instance. She has this conception. I am married with someone else than Krishna. Krishna is not my husband. No. So this Abhiman of Radharani, it becomes one coward boy called Abhimanyu. Like the mental conception of Radha, I am married with someone who is not Krishna. Her mental conception takes the form of Abhimanyu. No. And this Abhimanyu is actually another form of Krishna. So honor is safe. Everything is safe. No, always no. Everything is respectable. So Krishna gave the opportunity to the ladies and to the cows for 1 year to have him personally as their child or as their calf. Then when Brahma saw, they actually, those calves and cows and boys, they are here, and they also in the mountain cave. Then he realized even more, wow, I made a big, big mistake. No, why I did not just wait for him to do what he wanted? Why did I want to provoke, like create one pastime? So when he saw, no, when Krishna saw, oh, no, Brahma understands he made an offense. So at that time, Krishna showed to Brahma, look, I am all these boys, I'm all these cows. And then Brahma started to offer to bow down. No, no, and then to offer prayers. He started to glorify Krishna. Oh my Lord, you are the source of everything. Long, long, long prayers. In Bhagavatam, huge chapter with so many hundreds of verses. Was Brahmana when he starts to pray, it's like he's the topmost person. So long, long prayers. No. And then Krishna looked at him without showing any emotion on his face. So Brahma was thinking, did I satisfy him with my prayers? Did he forgive me? Did he accept my prayers? Krishna just remained completely impassible. Like, just listening, not showing any sign, nothing. If he accepted, if he agreed, if he forgave, nothing. So Brahma was thinking, did he forgive me? Did he accept my prayers? He didn't say anything. He didn't look. Nothing on his face showed anything. So Brahma was thinking, I don't want to remain like that. I want to make sure that he forgives me. Then he was thinking, what got me into trouble? My pride. I am the creator of the universe. I'm almost like God because I create everything. Everything depends upon me. That pride. So how to curb down that pride? So you were thinking, I should do something. So after 5,000 years, for Brahmas, this is nothing, 5,000 years. Because one of these days, 8 billion and a half of all years. One day, one night for him, is, for us, 8.5 billion years. Yes. So 5,000 years passed, or 4,500 years passed. Then Chaitanya, Krishna came back as Chaitanya, Gauranga, no, Mahaprabhu. No. So Brahma was thinking, I want to make sure that he has accepted my apology. So he took birth as Haridas Thakur. No, in a Muslim family. No, in Indian culture, Muslims at that time, they were like not even low caste, out of caste. So he took that very humble position. No, and he was serving Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by teaching everyone to chant the holy name. So sometimes it's called Brahma Haridas. It's actually Haridas Thakur, but it's Brahma. And Prahlad Maharaj, one great devotee also, he also wanted to serve Mahaprabhu. So he told Brahma, make a little room in the body of Haridas also for me. I can also come and serve. So our acharyas, they determined, in Brahma Haridas, it was Lord Brahma, and also Prahlad Maharaj was there. Brahma is like so humble. And Prahlad Maharaj, when the Lord Nishinga told him, ask any blessings, I'm very pleased with you. He said, as far as I'm concerned, I'm okay. I don't need anything for myself. But when I see all those poor living entities, oh, they're suffering. My heart is bleeding. What can I do to help them? So when Krishna came as Krishna Chaitanya, Prahlad came in Haridas along with Brahma, and then he was always preaching to help the fallen souls. So his desire was fulfilled. So everyone in Krishna Lila, they fulfill all their spiritual desires and they're fully satisfied. And like we said at the beginning, Krishna says, I have no other business in life except to reciprocate the love of my devotees and to fulfill their desires.
удовлетворять их желания.
I have no interest in enjoying alone all my
Мне
opulence.
неинтересно наслаждаться одному вот своим богатством.
I am God. I
Я
have
Господь.
everything.
У меня есть все.
But alone,
Но
I don't
одному
feel like enjoying all this.
не чувствую такого.
I want to enjoy it with my
То
devotees.
есть я хочу наслаждаться со своими
That's why
преданными.
Krishna is sharing his opulences with the
Поэтому
devotees.
Кришна, он делится своим богатством.
And once
со всеми
someone becomes
преданными.
completely pure, completely
Но
self-realized,
когда он становится
then you can see
абсолютно
he's
чистым,
developing so many divine
самореализованным,
qualities.
мы можем видеть, как он развивается, столько много божественных качеств.
Krishna has so many wonderful
У
qualities.
Кришны
It's
столько
full.
удивительных качеств, полностью проявленных.
And the living entities have these qualities, not all of them,
А
and
у
in
живых
small
существ
quantity.
есть,
right?
они есть, и не все они, в очень маленьком количестве.
But when you become completely free from
Но когда
Maya,
ты становишься
at
абсолютно
that time you
свободным от
develop
майи,
those qualities
в
in
это
much
время
bigger
ты
quantity.
развиваешь эти качества в больших
Now, Krishna is
количествах.
sharing his
Кришна
opulence.
делится своим
It
богатством,
says in the
своими
Bhagavatam,
достоинствами. Говорится в
like the
Бхагаватам.
soul has
Душа,
so many qualities of God.
у нее есть столько качеств.
But when it
Господа.
falls in Maya,
Но когда она падает в
it
майю,
becomes apeta bhaga.
становится
No,
Апета-бхага.
Krishna is Bhagavan.
То есть
He
Кришна
has all the
Бхагаван,
bhagas, all the
то есть все
opulences.
блага,
Bhaga
все
means opulence.
достоинства.
And the jivas, they have these
А у дживы
opulences when
тоже
they're in the
есть
pure
эти
state.
достоинства, когда
In
она
smaller
в
quantity, but
чистом
still a lot.
состоянии.
But when they
В
fall in
маленьком количестве
illusion,
тоже
they
много.
become apeta
Но когда
bhaga.
она попадает в иллюзию, они становятся Апета-бхагом.
Means no, they become deprived of those qualities.
То есть
Those
она,
qualities, they lose them.
то есть она теряет все эти качества.
No. And when they again align with Krishna
И
through
когда мы
bhakti
снова
and
соединяемся
develop
с
pure
Кришной
love,
через бхакти,
oh,
развиваем
then they
чувства,
develop all those
чувство
wonderful
любовь,
qualities.
когда мы снова развиваем
That's
все
why
эти
pure
удивительные
devotees is
качества.
so attractive.
Поэтому чистые преданные настолько привлекательны.
Even there be some old,
Даже
dear
какие-нибудь
person,
старые,
no, everyone is attracted because they manifest those
личности,
very beautiful divine qualities.
они развивают в себе такие очень красивые божественные
Like if you
качества.
see Srila Prabhupada, for
Как, например,
instance.
Шрила
No,
Прабхупада.
by material standards, you could not say he was very
В
beautiful.
материальных стандартах мы не можем сказать, что он был
He was very
красавчиком.
old, he
Он
was
был
short,
старым, он был
he had a mouth from,
низкий.
like
То есть,
huge mouth. I mean,
у него
if you
был
look
очень большой
pictures,
рот. Если вы посмотрите на
people's
фотографии,
mouths usually is small, and you see Prabhupada's mouth is like
рты
double,
меньше,
no,
улыбки.
double than everyone's mouth. So by material standard, it looks like,
Это был такой большой очень рот.
but one smile of Prabhupada,
То есть одна улыбка
he
Прабхупады,
was conquering everyone's heart.
и он мог покорить сердце любого.
Even people would come to criticize him.
Даже некоторые люди приходили, чтобы покритиковать
He
его.
would not talk with them in such a way,
Но он разговаривал с ними
and he would
таким
say, "Oh,
образом.
my dear sir,
И он говорил:
actually,
«О,
you
мой
are a
дорогой,
demon."
вы знаете, вы на самом деле
No,
демон.
and they would smile and say, "You're right.
И
Yes,
они
we are demons."
улыбались, и мы говорили: да, вы правы.
No, they could not hold the grudge. They could not be angry
То
at
есть
him
они не могли быть
because he
злыми,
was like so saintly, like
они не могли
emanating
сердиться,
so much quality, like
потому что он
because he was not telling like,
такие
"Hey, you are a
качества
demon. You will go to hell."
исполнял.
Like
Он не
maybe
говорил: вы демоны, вы пойдете в ад.
a fanatic religious
Не
preacher would say,
такого
no.
фанатичного
No, with so much compassion,
проповеди. Он с такой
he would tell them, actually,
состраданием
no, you
говорил:
know, you're a demon.
вы знаете, на самом деле вы демон.
Not like accusing the person,
Не то, что
oh,
вы как бы
my poor
обвиняете.
friend, no,
Но
you're
он говорил:
covered by the
о, мой
demonic
дорогой
nature.
друг, ты вот покрыт вот
No,
этим
как жаль,
демоническим
I feel
природой.
pity for you. And he
Мне
would
очень жаль
transmit
тебя.
that compassion with
И
his
он
eyes. And he
распространял
smiled.
это
It
сострадание
was
через
amazing.
глаза. Это было удивительно.
So much compassion.
Столько
Because
сострадания.
Guru is Krishna Kripa Ki Murti, the embodiment of the compassion of Krishna.
Потому что он является как бы
Олицетворение?
олицетворением сострадания Кришны.
Yes. How does Krishna show us his mercy?
Как Кришна показывает нам свою милость?
Oh, he comes personally,
Он приходит
but this
лично.
is once every blue moon.
Но это однажды, когда голубая луна восходит.
No, like they say in English. No.
Как говорится в английском.
Every month has 30 days. Krishna comes every 36 days.
Говорится, что в каждом месяце 30 дней, а Кришна приходит каждый 36-й день.
When is that?
То есть когда это бывает?
No, yuga,
Юге говорится.
age after age. Means no,
Век за
Krishna
веком.
came 5,200 years ago.
Кришна пришел 5
Last time was 500 years.
лет назад.
Next time is after 427,000 years.
А следующий раз через еще время.
Sometime between two avatars, thousands of
То
years.
есть иногда
One whole yuga.
между аватарами много юг
There's
проходит.
like yuga avatar. They come once in every yuga.
Один раз приходит.
And some other lila avatars, they may come and do some pastime, you know, after a few thousands and thousands of years. So Krishna comes and he shows his mercy in that way. But this is very rare. So in the meantime, he gives a Vedic literature. That's also his mercy. And he comes in the form of the spiritual masters to help every soul. So Bhakti is based on that understanding. That, you know, my spiritual teacher is the ambassador of mercy of Krishna for me. Yes. No. Krishna doesn't come personally to me. I don't see Krishna, but I see his form of mercy, my spiritual teacher. He is Krishna's representative for me. He's like Krishna's messenger for me. That's why every disciple is cultivating that mood of trust and gratefulness, surrender to Krishna in the form of Guru. It is said in Четырнадцатая, it is in the form of the spiritual master that Krishna comes to deliver the fallen souls. No, that's why Krishna tells Uddhava in 11th canto, the highest part of the Bhagavata, highest teachings. Oh, Acharyamam Vijaniyam. You should know I am the Guru. No, means the Guru is my representative. Navamanyate Karichit. Oh, never become jealous of him. Oh, why is occupying the seat of honor? Why he served? Why people bow down to him? Why they serve him first? Oh. Why they give him the garland to him, not to me? Never become envious like this. Yeah, don't become envious. Sarva Deva Mayo Guru. The Guru is equal to the sum of all the demigods. If you put on one scale all the demigods, and the other side Guru, 1 and 33 million, same. Guru is same, equal to all of them. One. And if you put Krishna on one side, and the other side, the Guru. What is Guru? Krishna's mercy. So on one side, all of Krishna's mercy. On the other side, Krishna without his mercy. Because all the mercy is on that side. So what is higher? What is low, more heavy? The mercy of Krishna. It says, if you displease Krishna, your Guru can save you. If you displease Guru, Nagati Gutopi, you have no position. Or do I know that Krishna is satisfied with me? Yasya prasadat bhagavat prasado. If my Guru is satisfied, I know Krishna is satisfied. Otherwise, how do we know? How can you know if Krishna is satisfied with your service? How do you know? Krishna in the form of Guru, he will let you know. So Yasya prasadat bhagavat prasado. If my Guru is satisfied, I am in peace, I know Krishna is satisfied. Yasya aprasada. But if my Guru is not satisfied, where I am, Nagati Gutopi, I have no position. Spiritually speaking, I am nowhere. My spiritual whereabouts are completely unknown. My spiritual position, nobody can say. So Bhakti implies this, like trust and surrender to Krishna in that form. Because what is actually the guru-disciple relationship? No, it is like a alliance between two conscious entities. Two conscious entities, the disciple and the guru, for one common purpose, to serve and please Krishna. It's like, like Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he would say, I am like the leader of the students. So in one sense, you could say Guru is like an older disciple, older student. He has already followed, he has graduated, and is guiding the younger students. No, this is a Vedic principle. Even today in India, one teacher, 1,000 students. One teacher, 1,000 students. How is doing? Teacher is teaching personally the 10 more advanced students, teaching them. And those 10, they teach the next 100. And the next 100, they teach the next. So 1,000. So you can say Guru is like, no, in the first 10, like more older students, no, and he's teaching the younger students. Because the goal is the same, to please Krishna. So Guru, because he's been practicing for a long time, he knows the philosophy, he has realized it, he has his relationship with Krishna, he knows all the favorable things, unfavorable things, the pitfalls, the dangers. No, he can guide his disciples in a service of Krishna. That is the idea. So Bhaktisiddhanta, he would say like that. I'm the leader of the students. No. Because real Guru will not think, I am Guru, you are my disciples. No. No, I am the disciple of my Guru. And I'm training servants for his service. No. Whenever they would ask, Srila Prabhupada, Srila Gaur Govind Maharaj, Srila Narayana, what is your mission? He said, I don't have a personal mission. My mission is my Guru's service. His mission. And what is the mission of Guru? To take as many souls as possible to Krishna. Teaching them, training them to surrender to Krishna and to serve Krishna. So in that sense, all Gurus have the same mission. I mean, all genuine Gurus, authentic. So they don't think, I have disciples. No. I am training students for the service of my Guru. And his Guru is thinking, I'm training students for the service of my Guru. And this way, all the way up to Krishna. So if Guru says, you belong to me, you cannot go and listen from anyone. You have to ask yourself, what is that? No, maybe he's telling you, don't go to listen to that person because that person is not qualified. No, but if you hear this, no, don't go to listen to that one. Only listen here. Like red light. Oh, no. This may be a sign that this is not good. No. Because really a Guru is thinking, if someone else can help my student, help me in helping my students, welcome. Yes. If you can help me, teach my students, train them, I'm very happy. But of course, the Guru wants to make sure that you are a qualified teacher. Not that you're going to confuse them by teaching something else. Or, no, because spiritual teacher, he has like Vatsalya mood towards his students, like parents, Like Narayan Maharaj, he would say, my darling sons and daughters. And you really felt that thing, like my darling daughters, my darling sons. You could really feel that, no, he was like a transcendental father, giving so much affection, like fatherly affection, no, especially to the lady disciples. So kind. Because usually in society, women, they always they come last. You know? Oh. Okay, man first and woman. Okay. So he was giving so much personal care. No? Of course, he would give the man so much. I remember, for instance, in Badger in California, no, we would go to see him like for a festival. So every morning, he would be walking and only with men. No, and people could approach him, ask some question. So maybe 1 hour like this. And when that was finished, then we would go back to the center and all the ladies would be there. And then he would give them all the time they wanted. Sometimes more than 1 hour that he gave us, he would give them. I remember, and you see the pictures, so much affection on his face, so kind, so personal. No. Sometimes joking with them, sometimes making faces like so amazing, like that affection like that. And this is catching you, you know, when you see a person like that, giving so much affection, so much compassion, no, that it also gives you the courage, okay, I will follow, even though my mind is giving me trouble. No, I must do. I know I am helped. This is not a judge, this is like a loving father. No. And then you also have the Siksha Guru, not one who initiates you, but one who is teaching. No. And sometimes the relationship with him may be even more than with the initiating Guru. Like in my case, for instance, no, Srila Prabhupada, he had 5,000 or 6,000 disciples. And he was constantly traveling. So we did not see him so much. And then the senior devotees, they will always say, no, don't disturb Prabhupada, don't ask me your question, don't try to. No. So I could not see, I saw him how many times? I joined in 73, he left in 77. Maybe I saw him 7 times. And because I had some money, I went to India and I could see him there. He was a little more accessible in India, more relaxed. No. In the West, he was like so busy all the time. No. But then I approached Srila Govinda Maharaj. No. And he was my personal guide for 10 years. And I had so much relationship with him. No. Every year I would spend 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months in Bhubaneswar in India, where he was in charge of the temple. And then he personally taught me every particular tattva, jiva tattva, maya tattva, all those special philosophical themes. I would ask him a question, he said, okay, sit, and he would take the books. Okay, here Sanatana Goswami says, Jiva Goswami says, Rupa Goswami says, like this. So personally, he taught me all those different tattvas, like this. And then after when he left, I approached Narayan Maharaj. And then for 15 years, 15 years, he was my Siksha Guru. You can have only one Diksha Guru, one initiating Guru, but Siksha Guru, instructing Gurus, no limit. No. Like Narayan Maharaj left in 2010, and since 2010, I have another Siksha Guru, Srila Madhusudan Maharaj, in our temple in Krishna Baladam in Vrindavan, where we invite everyone to come. Even when we give like initiation, usually we only give first initiation. Then we bring everyone to him because he can give more. So he gives second initiation to our students. Those of us who preach, who belong to that temple, we encourage all our students, go and take Diksha there. Because he's not traveling in the West. If he was traveling, we wouldn't have to give initiation to anyone. He would give. But he's not coming in West, only preaching in India. So what to do? So, okay, we teach, we give first initiation, personally guide local people and encourage, okay, go there, because his initiation is more powerful than us, because he's on a higher level. It's like you complete your initiation by taking from him. Because the idea is that Guru is not the body, Guru is a principle. Guru is a delegation of Krishna's power in a particular devotee. We know the body and the soul are different. So we don't worship the body of the Guru. In him we worship Krishna's representative. Like an ambassador. Ambassador is empowered by his government to represent the government. Посол. He's empowered. No. So ambassador, he can declare war. He can sign peace treaty. Because he represents his government. So when he comes to another country and he meets with the head of the country, they treat him with so much respect. Oh, he represents that country. Because president is not traveling everywhere, usually. The ambassador in each country, representing their country, having the power of the government to represent the country. So the same principle, we say Shri Guru. Shri Guru, the Guru principle, which appears in many forms. But the goal is the same. To teach conditioned souls to surrender to Krishna and serve Krishna and please him. So that Guru may appear in different forms. So in one offering to his own Guru, Prabhupada in, I think, 1936 or something, in Bombay, he was saying, no, my Guru is a Guru of everyone. There's no difference between your Guru and my Guru. No, because he's representing Krishna and guiding all souls to Krishna. So sometimes, you may see, in my life, I have more than one Guru. And usually we joke, we say, if you take initiation in all line, Krishna Balaram, automatically you get many gurus. You get the Guru who gives you initiation, then you'll get the other sannyasis when you go there, or if they come, they will also teach you. And when you go to Vrindavan, then you will see Madhusudan Maharaj and Krishna Priya Didi. And they will also be your gurus. So you get, for the price of one, you get good deal. You buy one guru by your surrender and sincerity. You get 5 for the price of one. Damodar Maharaj, Sadhu Maharaj, Madhusudan Maharaj, Krishna Priya Didi, Suddhadvaiti Maharaj. One, you buy one, get 5. No other group is giving such thing. Huh?
It's not easy to digest even one.
But the teaching actually is the same. Just the masala, just the spicing, like every cook. Basically, we use the same ingredients. Rice, dal, different vegetables. But in India, they handle from no, generation to generation. The grandmother give to their daughter like that. All this special mix of spices, what they call masala. No. So the teaching is the same. No, the topic is always the same, Harikatha. Speaking in connection with Krishna. But the masala is different. The spicing is different. No. Like if you go to Vrindavan, no, Madhusudan Maharaj is there. Oh, his masala very sweet, very extraordinary. And then you have Damodar Maharaj. His masala is little more like hot spicy. Like sometimes he may ask you, how old are you? Oh, I'm 30. And you still want to marry? Yes. No. You're already an old bag. Старый кошонка. So you may say, you're старый кошонка. So he's not doing this to insult you. No, look, your time is finished. No, you should marry when you're a young one. No, you're already 30. No, you have no time. Just concentrate on Krishna. But his way to present the philosophy sometimes is like little, a lot of chili, you know. Like for a woman, you know, oh, women, they're always so conscious of their body or they look like, and he said, yeah, just your old bag. I'm 30 years old. I get an old bag. That is старый кошонка. It's the same harikatha, but spicing is different. Like everyone say, my spicing is quite mild, no? Because I was married 2 times. I had so many children, 7 children, so many grandchildren, like 10 grandchildren. But for instance, he was never married. And the other one, Sadhu Maharaj, never married. And Madhusudan Maharaj also never married. No. And Didi never married. So many times their disciples, they come to me, say, oh Maharaj, can you give us some advice about family life? Because our Guru, they don't know. They just say, забудь. No. So I ask him, why you come to me? Why don't you go to your Guru? Oh, we don't dare. We don't dare because he will just say, забудь. Useless, waste of time. No. So Krishna arranges, you know, that, for instance, I come to teach here, and he's not coming. And we don't really want him to come because we're thinking maybe if he starts to preach in this like gariachi, you know, spicy way you say, oh, then maybe bhakti is not, maybe his bhakti is not for me. This is very hot. But the idea actually is to help people to cut their attachments, to understand the importance of dedicating fully to Krishna. So message is the same, but the way to present it is different. He has a tendency to present it like in your face. No cream, no, like that. No gloves. Like you have an expert surgeon, you know, expert doctor to operate you. No. So he's very expert, he's doing it in a very delicate way. And then you have some assistant. He's not qualified surgeon, but he's helping the surgeon. And he may be more like, no. He may not be so delicate and with attention. He wants to do good.
Он хочет хорошо
Because of
сделать.
his nature, it's like,
Потому что его природа вот такая вот.
what is that? It's just good.
Давай вот это отрежем, да и все. И вот так еще зашло.
Get to know.
Вот это вообще отлично.
But the intention is good.
Но вот это,
And the teaching is the same, but just sometimes, no, it's like
знаешь, намерение его хорошее,
sometimes little difficult to swallow.
но иногда очень сложно проглотить.
No, already for a conditioned soul
Для обусловленной души
to
уже
surrender to Krishna,
предаться
to
Кришне,
give him all the attention,
всё,
all the service, all the
внимание, всё
enjoyment.
служение, всё
For the
наслаждение.
mind of a conditioned
Для
soul,
ума
this is
обусловленной
bitter
души
pill to swallow.
это очень горькая таблетка, чтобы выпить,
So
проглотить.
bitter pill, you give it with a nice,
И так
no.
вот эту горькую
напиток,
таблетку
so-
даёте с
oh, okay,
шоколадным
no.
напитком хорошим.
But if I give you the bitter pill
Если я вам дам вам горькую
and I give
таблетку,
you also some gorky,
и
no,
дам ещё
напиток,
горький напиток запить, будет сложно.
right? So, gorky napitak. Gorky napitak, okay. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Ты знаешь точно, о чем я говорю.
Because bhakti means what?
Что бхакти знает,
No.
что означает.
The decision
То есть это
to dedicate to
Decision.
Krishna.
решение
You
полностью
decide.
предаться Кришне.
I will dedicate myself
Вы решаете,
to please
Yeah.
Krishna.
полностью предамся
And then you accept Krishna's instructions
буду
and
и
you
приму
try your
наставления
best
Кришны,
to practice them in your life
сам
in all
буду стараться самым
circumstances.
лучшим образом служить Кришне во всех случаях.
Yes. That is bhakti.
Это бхакти.
Instead of let
Вместо
me be
того, чтобы
pleased,
Да, я буду
no,
наслаждаться.
let him be pleased.
Мы будем, пускай будет он наслаждаться.
Instead of everyone should be my servant.
Вместо того, чтобы все
And
мои
this is what we
слуги,
do in this world.
это то, что мы делаем в этом
Hey,
мире.
serve me, serve me, serve.
Служите мне, служите
Sometimes
мне.
you have some clients, they go to a shop.
Иногда
and
клиенты,
they
они приходят в
demand,
магазин, и
Hey,
они требуют к себе внимания.
no, I'm the
Hey.
client.
Я же клиент.
Like it's like they tell you, hey, don't you know the client is the king?
Вы не знаете, что
Client
клиент
is a
является
master?
королем или учителем? То есть
And not in a nice way, no,
и
like that.
не хорошим
So
образом.
actually
как
everyone wants to be
требовательным.
served
То есть каждый хочет, чтобы ему служили.
because we're all in competition with
Потому
Krishna
что все
in
мы
this world.
являемся
That's why we're here.
в соревновании. с
We're
Кришной.
always taking service from
Мы
everyone.
все хотим взять вот это
As soon
служение
as we're
себе.
born, we start to take service.
Как
Hey,
только
mommy, give me that breast.
стали получать служение. Мама, дай мне грудь.
This fruit is for me.
Твоя грудь для меня.
And this is for me. And
И
this
это
toy,
для
that
меня.
is for
И
me.
это тоже
And
для
this
меня.
little sister, she's
Вот
for
эта
me.
маленькая сестра
And
тоже
brother,
для меня.
she's for
И
me.
братец тоже
And
для
daddy
меня.
is for me.
Отец тоже для
And
меня.
this is for me.
И это
And
для
this nice thing, this is for me.
А вот эта
And,
хорошая вещь
and
тоже
we're
для меня.
taking service from
И
everyone.
я вообще возьму
As we
служение от
grow up,
всех.
we take more
И
service,
чем
more,
больше мы
more, more,
растем,
more,
мы
more.
принимаем все больше и больше
So we have
служения
this
от себя.
addiction to
То
this
есть у нас есть вот
mentality.
эта привязанность,
I should be served.
что мне должны служить.
And bhakti is совсем наоборот. No. He should be served.
И ему нужно
He
служить.
should be pleased.
И его нужно удовлетворять.
All my efforts should be
Все мои
to
усилия
try to give him satisfaction.
направлены на
So
него.
bhakti
чтобы
means you take
дать
that
ему.
decision.
То есть бхакти
Okay,
это
this
вот
is
вы
what I will
принимаете
do from
решение.
now on. As
Это
much
то,
as
что я
I'm
буду
able,
делать с
I will
этого момента.
dedicate as much time
Я
and
полностью
energy that I have
задействую свое время,
to
энергию,
serve Krishna and make him
есть,
happy.
чтобы служить Кришне и сделать его
So this
счастливым.
requires determination.
То есть это запрашивает решимость.
No, your mind is not always in the mood.
То есть ваш ум он не всегда
Like
в
sometimes
настроении.
mother, she's tired.
Например, иногда
But
мать, она устает.
Still she takes care of the
Всё же
children.
она
Still she
заботится о
does all her
ребёнке,
household
она делает
duties
всю свою домашнюю
No.
работу,
as a wife and mother.
как жена и как мама.
But we are accustomed to just listen to our mind.
Но мы привыкли слушать только свой
I don't
ум.
really feel like.
Что-то я не чувствую вот так.
So imagine if Krishna was like that with us.
Представляете, если бы Кришна был так с нами.
I don't really feel like loving you.
Может, что-то я не чувствую.
Today I'm not in the mood.
Любить тебя сегодня.
I would say,
Я сегодня не в настроении
No.
тебя любить.
mother, whether she's in mood or not,
Мама, не важно,
she will tolerate with so much patience
она будет терпеть.
all what the children do because she's mother and she has taken responsibility for them and she loves them, and therefore she's doing again and again. Whether she's in the mood or not to do it, she will do it.
делать, она все равно делает.
Everyone has a mind, and the mind is of everyone has desires, problems, and sometimes mother, she just wants to relax, have some time for herself, but sometimes not possible. You can see children as they demand so much attention, especially small children. They constantly, when you see mothers, this is really love in action. Mother constantly giving, taking care, giving attention, giving. No. So we have to do that with Krishna. To turn our attention to him, and even when our mind says, "Oh, I don't really want to get up," chanting my rounds, I'd rather do something else. So you chant quickly, okay, давай, быстро. I can go on TikTok or Instagram or whatever, and have a good time. Do something interesting. Do something nice. Not just chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Chestnuts at Krugovopshi. So whether bhakti means whether my mind says, I don't feel like it, I'm doing. Like this, bhakti requires this commitment. It's like a mother, she's fully committed to her children. Like it or not, like in French we say, mothers have no right to be sick. Because who will take care of the children? Father cannot take care of children. How much he can take care? He doesn't have the mentality and and if he has to go to work, then so in French we joke like that. A mother, she has no right to be sick. Mother always must be ready for duty. That's why the Muslims, they say, paradise is to be found at the feet of your mother. No. This is where heaven is, at the feet of your mother. Because no one will take care of you, no one will love you like so unconditionally like a mother. But the point I want to make is that with Krishna we have to develop that dedication. Whether I want or not. No. This is what surrender means. No. This is what surrender means. No. What is that definition? What is the verse? Yes. No. That is pure bhakti. What is the verse? Accept what is favorable.
Да. А как? На санскрите. Как на санскрите? Это стих, когда принимать все благоприятное, отвергать все неблагоприятное. Нет. Нет.
Это чистая бхакти.
Да.
Anukulena sankalpa pratikulya vivarjanam. Yes. Surrender means 6 things.
То есть предание, это значит 6 вещей.
Whatever is favorable for my spiritual progress, to come closer to Krishna, to please him, I will accept it. Even if my mind says, I don't want it. Ticha. You tell your mind, be quiet. Sit in the corner, sit quiet. And whatever is unfavorable, I will reject it. Even though my mind says, no, don't throw it away. One story. No. I had a farm in France when I was married. So there was one German who came and we became friends. And he said, I'm a gardener. No. So if you want, I'll take care of your garden. And I said, so what do you want? He said, no, I like bhakti. I used to go to the temple in Germany and I liked it, but I was not able really to stay in the temple because it was too strict. No, but you're a family, but you are devotees. So, what salary you want? No, I don't want salary. I just live with you. You maintain me, food and shelter, and I'll do the garden. And when Germans do something, they do it. Whoa. So he started to work on the garden. Now, before we used to do like a little corner of garden. The whole field was filled with things. No, we got a greenhouse, and in the greenhouse, systematically, cucumbers, tomatoes, everything like that. And the whole field, corn, all kind of watermelon, melon, everything. And he was like working so hard. No, every day he would come to my wife with a basket full of vegetables. Or he would ask her, what do you want for cooking today? No, this is what we have. So, I mean, dream garden. No. I'm not paying him, and he became a friend with the children and everything. Like he became like one of the members of the family. No, one day, I was cleaning with cutting the grass with a mower, and I came next to the greenhouse. So inside the greenhouse, he had made a division for the cucumbers. So, and we could see like so many cucumbers, and every day he would bring cucumbers. So, okay, so I was cleaning and going around, and I said, what are those plants inside? This doesn't look like cucumbers. So I go inside and I open the plastic, and I go through the cucumbers and say, first 2 rows cucumbers, so you could not suspect anything, and behind trava, gashish, cannabis. So I was like, oh, this is betrayal. And when I went back up, I was saying, oh my God. Next to every corn plant, he had planted also one gashish plant. The corn grows very high, and ashish also very high. So next to every plant, he tied, and in such a way you could not see it. Only because I had seen that, I said, my eyes were looking. So I told him, oh, Gert, Gerard, please, we are devotees. It means the government is thinking we are a sect. No, so they're looking at us. If they come and they find this big scandal, they say, oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, I will take everything out. So he pulled everything out. Okay, все хорошо. Next year, one day my son, Nandu, is coming. Daddy, somebody has planted some, thing in the forest. Because we had a field and we had a woods. And that same guy, he had cleared a big clearing in the forest, and he had planted again. So he said, Daddy, come, take your gun. Somebody, take your gun. Somebody's planting something in the forest. So I took the gun, went there, with that, and I saw, oh. So I pulled all of them. They were tall, already full of nice leaves, ready to harvest. I was very angry. I pulled everything. I put it in his bed, on his bed. And I said, Gert, please. No, I really feel bad. We're such good friends. 2 times. First time, okay, but 2 times. And he said, Maharaj, not Maharaj, oh, Prabhu, I'm so sorry. But no, in Europe now they're speaking about legalization. to make it legal.
В Европе сейчас
So,
говорят о
I wanted
легализации.
to be like first, you know,
То есть я
to
хотела
have
быть
seeds
первым,
ready for
чтобы
selling.
были,
like
чтобы у
that.
кого будут семена,
I
чтобы
said,
начать
okay, but
продавать.
you know, I told you, you know, we are devotees.
Да,
Imagine
я
the
уже сказала,
government
что мы
would be in
преданные.
so much trouble.
Представь, если
So he said, I feel so ashamed, you know, I don't know.
узнают об этом.
No. I
Я
said, you can
чувствую
stay if you want, but
себя,
he said, no, I feel too much ashamed.
он сказал ему, ты можешь оставаться, если хочешь, но сказал, вы мне очень
There
стыдно.
was just a new devotee.
Он
I
был-
just preached to him, he just came.
И там был один
And he
новый
used to be
преданный, которому я только что
smoking a lot.
проповедовала, он только
So
пришел. И
in
он
front of
постоянно
him,
курил очень.
in a big barrel,
И перед
I
ним
put all those plants and I
я
put it on
положила
fire.
все вот эти растения и поджег.
And he was like,
Преданный
how can you
мой
burn all
себя
this?
вел.
And he was like,
Ты
you don't know
можешь сжечь
how much money is there.
столько денег.
Why are you burning it? You know, I
Почему
could
ты
sell
это
it.
сжигаешь?
No, I
Я
said,
могу.
no, we don't sell it. But
Я
why
говорю,
not?
нет, мы не продаем. Вот так вот нюхала.
But bhakti means, no, this is not favorable.
Бхакти значит,
So
нет,
even though your mind
мне
wants,
благоприятно, даже если ум не
нужно
хочет,
бросить, you have to give
надо
up.
оставить. Надо оставить.
And that is a proof that you're determined.
И это доказательство того, что ты
So
решительно
these two
настроен.
first things in bhakti
То есть вот эти две вещи в
of
бхакти.
surrender.
Первое,
Accept the
предание,
favorable even though the mind doesn't
то,
want.
что благоприятно,
Reject
даже
the
если ум не хочет.
unfavorable although the mind
И
doesn't want to
отречься
give
от
up.
того, что неблагоприятно, даже
So
если ум
because this is
не хочет
difficult,
отказываться.
this is also called austerity.
Так, потому что это очень тяжело, это называется аскеза.
No, tapasya.
Тапаси.
Austerity means you voluntarily accept some kind of
Аскеза значит, ты
suffering
добровольно
no,
принимаешь
for
какое-то
higher
страдание
purpose.
для более возвышенной цели.
Like I was speaking this morning, look, the sport people,
Как я говорил сегодня
no,
утром, посмотрите на
to beat
людей,
one
которые
record
занимаются
and get just a few moments of
чтобы
glory
просто
and the
покорить
stupid medal
какой-то рекорд.
that just
Они
put in their
столько
house and
усилий
forget
прикладывают.
how much austerity they
Получить
do
медаль и повесить
in
на
any
себя.
domain in sports. You know.
Сколько они аскез
No.
совершают.
You see
Каждый
those guys who lift weights. When I see them, I feel so much
эти люди,
pity.
которые поднимают
Oh my
вес,
God, his veins are
я
going to
всегда
explode.
смотрю на них и думаю, «Вены сейчас взорвутся».
He said, for what?
За ш- Для
And they
чего?
will train and train and train and lift. And then when
Поднимают
you
себя.
see that they're suffering so much,
И когда вы смотрите на них, они страдают так сильно.
so much ascese,
То есть столько
so much
аскез.
austerity. For what?
Для чего?
Practically nothing. So
Практически ни
devotees,
для чего.
our goal is so high.
А у преданных наша
No,
цена
the
настолько
reward is
возвышена.
so amazing.
И награда она
No. What we
удивительна.
will get when we come to self-realization is incomparable. Nothing can compare.
Обретем, когда мы, когда у нас будет, мы достигнем самореализации, то есть мы не можем даже сравнить
Nothing can compare to it.
ничто не может сравниться с этим.
Like a pure devotee
Как чистый
is
преданный,
enjoying so much spiritual
он
pleasure.
наслаждается столько духовного
He is not
наслаждения,
ready to exchange it even for the position of
он
Brahma.
не готов обменять это даже на положение Брахмы,
Like Bhaktivinoda Thakur, you know,
как
he's,
Бхактивинод такой.
he's praying. Kita
Он-
chanma yatatuya
он
dasa bahirmukha brahma jamanayasha. No, I'd rather be an insect,
Лучше я буду
but a
листом,
devotee
но преданным,
than a Brahma
чем
who
Брахма,
would not be a devotee.
но который не предан.
So the pleasure that we get from bhakti is so great
То есть наслаждение, которое мы
that
получаем
a
от
pure
Бхакти, настолько
devotee was
возвышено.
swimming in ocean of
И
nectar,
преданные, они купаются в этих покаянии нектара.
and they never want to trade this for anything,
И
to
они
exchange
никогда
it.
не хотят поменять это ни на что другое.
Krishna himself says in the Bhagavatam,
Кришна сам говорит в Бхагаватам:
my devotees,
мои преданные,
I'm ready to give them anything.
я готов дать им
Say no
что
more anything.
угодно.
Na
Но они не
dhanam,
хотят
na
ничего.
janam, na sunnam kavitava jagadishikamai. I don't want followers.
Я не хочу
I don't want
последовать,
wealth.
я не
I
хочу
don't want a
богатства,
beautiful
я
wife.
не хочу
I
красивую
don't want
жену,
liberation, which
я не
is
хочу
phrase, you know,
освобождения,
so much esoteric poetry. No.
воспета
Then what do you want? Oh, I want you, I to keep bhakti, no, life after life, I just want to serve you for your happiness.
Я просто хочу служить ради твоего
Krishna
счастья.
says, what do you do with this kind of people?
Кришна говорит, ну что делать вот с такими людьми?
Whatever I give them, no,
Что бы
no,
я ни давал им,
I'm not a businessman.
они
Like
говорят,
Nishangadev
«Ой,
telling
не
Prahlad, I'm so happy, ask a blessing.
Сукхадев говорит, Господи, я так доволен тобой.
I'm not
Попроси
following
меня помочь».
Vainik Marg. I'm not following the path of business.
Он говорит, я
I
не
did
следую
not serve you to
пути
get
бизнеса.
from you some
Я не
blessing.
служил тебе для того, чтобы получить от тебя какие-то благословения.
And Krishna says, whatever I offer, they will not accept.
Что бы я ни предлагал им, они не хотят
Okay,
принимать.
what can I do?
Хорошо, что я могу
What do you
сделать?
do with this kind of people?
Что вы делаете с такими людьми?
Krishna said, then I will give myself to them.
Тогда Кришна говорит, тогда я
And
просто
Krishna
отдаю
gives
себя.
himself to the devotee.
Тогда Кришна отдает себя преданным.
And the higher the devotee, the
Чем
more.
возвышеннее преданный, тем больше он себя отдает.
Like Bali Maharaj.
Бали Махарадж.
After tomorrow, we'll listen to his story.
Завтра мы послушаем эту историю.
He was so surrendered to
Он
Krishna
был настолько предан Кришне,
that Krishna remained
Кришна
at his
оставался
doorman,
как его
at the guard, at the door of his planet.
как он стоял.
He said, I asked him, what do you want? He said, I don't want anything.
И Кришна говорит, я
Then
спрашиваю,
Krishna gave himself
он говорит, я не хочу ничего.
as
Тогда
Vamanadev,
Кришна дал ему себя.
and he
Как
remains
Ваманадев
at the no,
И он
as a guard of
остается
at the planet of
возле
no,
ворот его планеты. Как,
the Supreme Lord became the
Махарадж.
servant of his devotee.
то есть Верховный Господь
Look
становится
in Bhagavad
своим
Gita.
преданным. Смотрите в Бхагавад-гите,
No. Who is driving the chariot?
кто ведет колесницу?
Not Arjuna,
Не Арджуна,
Krishna.
Кришна.
He's driving the chariot for his devotee.
Он ведет колесницу своего преданного.
Because Arjun bought Krishna with his pure
Потому
love.
что Арджун, он купил Кришну своей чистой любовью.
No. Krishna asked Arjun,
Кришна спрашивает,
you are so dear to me.
ты так дорог
Ask
мне,
me anything.
проси меня, что
Arjun
ничего
says,
не
I don't want anything.
Арджун
I just
говорит,
want
я
your
не хочу
service.
ничего, я хочу
So what
только
do you do with such people?
служение.
Okay.
Кришна говорит,
Krishna
что
gave
делать с
himself.
этими людьми? Тогда Кришна просто дает себя.
Now, to be a chariot driver, this is considered to be like menial servant, like
Чтобы быть вот
humble position. Sutta.
как
To be a sutta, a chariot driver, this is
это
like
низкое положение для чародея.
low caste. This is service of low caste,
Это служение низшей касты.
low shudra caste. Because no, the warrior,
Возничий.
no, the warrior, no, when he's no,
То есть
is
военный,
inside,
когда он внутри колесницы,
and then the charioteer is below,
и возничий,
no,
он
one
ниже
level below.
находится.
And the warrior with his feet, he
Военный,
puts his
он
feet on the shoulder of the
своими
driver
ногами
and say, okay, turn right,
говорит,
turn left, like this. With his feet, it does that.
То
So
есть
Arjun is there with his feet on Krishna's shoulder and pushing, go right,
А
pushing.
налево это значит поворачивай налево.
How the Lord took that position of humble servant of his devotee.
Принять положение смиренного слуги.
Because the devotee bought him with his love.
Только потому, что преданные, они купили его своей любовью.
That's why, when Durvasa Muni
Поэтому, когда Дурваса Муни
went to Lord Vishnu,
шел к Господу,
he said, please protect me from the Sudarshan chakra.
он сказал, пожалуйста, защити меня.
And Krishna says what?
Кришна сказал, что
Aham bhakta paradino yasvatantra ivadvija sadhu birgrastari dayo bhakter bhakta jana priya. This is all we teach to the children, the verse like
почему мы обучаем детей.
Aham bhakta look, you're such a great sage.
Ты такой великий.
But
святой,
aham bhakta paradino, I fully depend upon my
но я
devotees.
полностью завишу от своих преданных.
Yashvatantra, really, I am not independent.
То есть на самом деле я не независим.
Everyone thinks, oh, you are God, you're fully independent. This is one quality of God,
Ты
Svatantra.
Господь, ты полностью независим. Это одно из качеств твоих.
Svatantra.
Сватантра.
But Krishna tells Durvasa Muni, Ya asvatantra, I am not independent.
Я не независим.
And what is your position? I'm Bhakta Paradin. I fully depend upon my devotee.
Я полностью завишу от преданных.
Why?
Почему?
No, Bhaktir, no. Sadhubir grasta ridayo. That sadhu,
Этот
that pure
сам,
devotee, he
этот
has
чистый
captured my
преданный,
heart.
Он поймал мое сердце.
And he has bound me in his heart
И он связал
with
меня
the ropes
своим
of pure
сердцем,
love.
веревками чистой любви.
No. Krishna is telling directly.
Кришна, он
Take it from his mouth.
говорит напрямую, это исходит из его уст.
No. My pure devotee has captured my heart and he has tied me there with the ropes of his pure love.
Поймали сердце и связали его своими веревками любви.
So he's so dear to me.
Они настолько дороги мне.
No. Bhakta Janaprana, even the devotee of my devotee is so dear to me. Not only my devotee, my personal servant, his disciples, his servants, they also so dear to me. Bhakta Janapriya. Bhakta, the devotee of my devotee. Janapriya, that person so dear to me. So this is the path that we are following. And we invite everyone to hear, learn, and practice, and then reap ultimately the ultimate happiness. Swim in an ocean of bliss. Constantly merge in an ocean of bliss. I repeatedly sing, oh, is this? One devotee was offering one to Prabhupada when he said, now that I've come to you, by your grace, I'm constantly swimming in an ocean of bliss. But I'm asking myself, how is it possible? So much mercy. No. And because he was like a very eccentric devotee, he said, no, I feel like a pig decorated with a kiss. No. Means I feel so low, so unqualified, and you're so kind. I feel like I'm a pig, but so kindly, you gave me a kiss. To me, like a pig. He was quite eccentric. A little strange. Everyone wanted, and he made it with a song. No. Constantly merge in an ocean of bliss. I repeatedly sing, or is this? No, like a decorated with a kiss. No, I forgot the words, like so long. No. Then he was saying, east, west, south, north, touching his life. No, the eternal link, the eternal bout, the eternal link to you. No. That was after Prabhupada disappeared. No, he wrote some poetry like that. So he was eccentric, but he put his devotion in that. No. Stood now and wonder as you can departed amazed the world of so many devotees who loved you more than anyone has been loved. Yeah. We stood and wondered, as you departed amidst the roar of those devotees who loved you more than anyone has ever been loved before. We were like sitting completely udivlion, among this roar, all those devotees like lamenting. All those devotees who loved you like nobody has ever been loved before. I remember that was the beginning. We sat and wondered, amidst the row of those devotees who loved you more than anyone has ever been loved before. Those devotees, they feel, Krishna came in my life in the form of my teacher. How do I have access to Krishna? I don't know Krishna. How can I go up to him? But mercifully, he came in my life in the form of my guru. That's why every disciple is cultivate what we call guru bhakti. Guru bhakti, bhakti to the spiritual master. And there's one verse in the scriptures. Yasya deve parabhaktir yata deve tata guru. To that devotee who has the same affection to Krishna and to his own spiritual master. And all the knowledge of the Vedas is revealed in his heart. Wow. It looked like everything is going so. Oh, Anna Vinavata. She's not translating as fast. Oh, поэтому. Okay. Okay, понятно. I was about to tell a long story, but I think after tomorrow.
Более длинную историю, но сократился.
An example of an ideal disciple.
Например, пример идеального ученика.
Next time. So 5 minutes kirtan. Then we'll call it a day. Okay, very good. For someone who is not used, bad throat and not used, she did a good job, no?
Of course. Yes.
And Mike, phew. I think this is the end of the program. The Mike said, okay, I've served enough. This Mike is a very conditional servant. This Mike is not a surrendered devotee. I have served enough. What it? You understand? Dasomati Nandana Braja Baranagara. Dasomati Nandana Braja Baranagara. Gokularam Janakana. Gokularam Janakana. Gokularam Janakana. Gokularam Janakana. Gopi Paranadana Madana Manohara. Gopi Paranadana Madana Manohara. Kaliyadamana Vidana. Kaliyadamana Vidana. Kaliyadamana Vidana. Amala Harinam Ami Avilasa. Amala Harinam Ami Avilasa. Pipina Purandara Nabina Nagara Bara. Vansivadana Suvasa. Rajajana Malana Asura Gulana Shama. Rajajana Malana Asura Gulana Shama. Nanda Godana Rakowala. Govinda Madhava Navalika Taskara. Govinda Madhava Navalika Taskara. Sundarananda Gopala. Sundarananda Gopala. Sundarananda Gopala. Sundarananda Gopala. Sundarananda Gopala. Sundara Nanda Gopala. Nanda Gopala. 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 Nanda Gopala. Nanda Gopala. Sundarananda Gopala. Yamuna Tatachara Gopi Vasana Para Yamuna Tatachara Rasara Sita Kripa Moya Sri Radha Vallabha Vrindavan Natavara Shri Radha Vallabha Vrindavan Natavara Bhakti-Vinoda Shraya Bhakti-Vinoda Shraya Tashomatina Tangabraja Varalagara Okularam Janakana Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jayo Radhe, Jayo Radhe, Jayo Radhe, Jayo Shri Radhe. Jayo Shri Radhe, Jayo Shri Radhe. Radharani ki jai, Maharaj ki jai. Radharani ki jai, Maharaj ki jai. Radharani ki jai, Maharani ki jai. Radharani ki jai, Maharani ki jai. Radharani ki jai, jai. Bolo Barsana Bari ki jai, jai. Radharani ki jai, Maharani ki jai. Radharani ki jai, Maharani ki jai. Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Yeah. Well, we're closing the week. Неделя закончена. Завтра отдых. Послезавтра Экадаши. Посвящение о духовное имя.
Завтра будет
И
посвящение.
потом, в следующие дня мы идем, мы поедем ретрит Шерали.